I'll just say I was proud of our effort, especially after playing, a makeup game yesterday afternoon, which was a pretty hotly contested game yesterday versus Dartmouth, overtime and all. But I was happy that our senior group really, I thought, carried the day for us today. It was nice to see them have such a big night.
Questions for Luke or Danny? Rich?
Hi, Luke. Rich Thompson, Boston Herald. It just seemed like everything you guys did right tonight generated from behind the net, especially in your place. Could you just comment on that?
Yeah, we've been trying to work the puck down low. We got some guys who can really play down there and hang on to it. And tonight, we did a good job getting it behind the net and springing some guys out front.
Other questions? Andy, right here.
Either one or both of you guys, Coach Parker just got done saying how at this point the national tournament for you guys is only going to come through a tournament win. So the at-large bid isn't a concern in this game. It doesn't count in the conference standings. How'd you get up for this? How do you get up for a game like this? What's the motivation?
We're just taking one game at a time. I mean, we're trying to improve every day, and today was just another game and another opportunity to get better. So despite the fact it wasn't in the finals, I mean, we took it with a lot of excitement, and we saw it as an opportunity to improve.
Nancy?
Nancy Merritt, Boston Globe. Danny, can you speak to the how much of a morale boost this can be for the stretch run for you guys?
Sure, I think it'll immensely help and turn the it has the ability to turn the team around. It hasn't been too great of a run that first half of the season, but that's a great thing. I mean, everyone makes playoffs, and we can just start to pick it up and roll off of this, and I think a lot of good things are going to come.
Any other questions for us, too? Take one more right here.
Danny, would you mind just talking about the play where you took the big hit and then you got up and intercepted the pass and scored the goal?
Sure. I just wanted to carry it in. I saw the player coming in at the corner of my eye, so I knew I was going to get hit. I was just kind of preparing for it, and luckily the puck just squirted back out, and I just remember shooting as hard as I can. And luckily, it went in.
Danny, Luke, thanks for your time, and good luck for the rest of the season. Take questions for Coach Donato, if there's any out there. Rich, right here.
Just talk about Peter Traber. What went into giving him the start?
Well, we've played a lot of hockey, and Peter's worked hard in practice, and Raphael Girard has seen a lot of action. And yesterday was a pretty hard-fought game in overtime, and with the quick turnaround, I thought Peter deserved the opportunity. I think he looked a little nervous at the start. I think the first goal probably he'd like to have back, but he made a lot of huge saves. I think he looked strong in there, and it's nice to see him get his first win, making 47 saves, or at the Boston Garden. So we're happy for Peter, and I think there were a lot of guys that had great games, but I think he would start with Peter.
Andy?
Sticking with Peter, only his sixth game of the year, sixth game of his college career, and he's playing it here. It's obviously a big stage, despite being a consolation game. Anything you or the coaching staff said to him to kind of get him in the right mindset going into this one?
Well, he's. I think it was only his second start, so he appeared in a few other games and actually played very well, and he deserved the opportunity. I think, as most freshmen do, that come in and just takes a little bit of adjustment time, and he's worked very hard in practice, and I think he deserved the opportunity. And sometimes, when guys work that hard and they get a great attitude, I think the other players around them really want to make sure that they go out and play hard for him, and I think that was the case today.
Nancy?
Teddy, last year was a little bit strange in terms of all the ties and everything, but you were able to harness a lot of that energy in the tight games to go as far as you did last year. Do you feel like you could maybe harness this going forward too?
I think so. I think there's no secret that along the lines here we've been decimated by a number of injuries and otherwise, and we're still hoping to get a couple guys back for the stretch run here. But you know, it's a resilient group and a proud group that got on a great run last year and made it to the finals of our league championship, and a very proud group. And you know, on a certain level, it's been impressive to me to watch their resiliency and watch the overall attitude and the atmosphere around the locker room. I think it gives a lot of hope. You know, VU's an excellent hockey team, and I think it was a great challenge coming in. But there's no question that the way our guys played today and the type of excitement and success that they had, I think, can be used as a springboard down the stretch.
Take two more questions for Coach John right here.
Thank you, Ted. Was there any consideration given to changing the Dartmouth game to a later date so you wouldn't be at a disadvantage because BU didn't play? And it's rare if ever you play a Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, it was a tough spot because there's only 3 weeks left in the season for us. One of the weekends we traveled to St. Lawrence and Clarkson, so that's always a tough week on both sides of it. And you know, we have Cornell and Colgate coming up, and the truth of it is, you know, if it was the Beanpot championship, maybe we would have tried to look at otherwise. But with it being the consolation game, we felt that the reality was that the Dartmouth game was a real important game for us. And you know, it's never a perfect scenario, but you know, sometimes the game of hockey is kind of strange. BU's been off for a little bit, maybe a little bit rusty, and for us, you know, we were in such a heated battle yesterday. I think you know, it maybe allowed us to get into the game a little earlier.
Let's take one more, Scott, up front.
Scott McLaughlin from College Hockey News. You mentioned you have a couple injuries. Is there an injury situation with Jimmy Vesey?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rules are. I think there's some kind of rules NCAA-wise is what I can say and what I can't. But obviously, you know, Jimmy's our leading scorer, and certainly nothing serious. But yes, it wasn't. It was nothing to do with. We would have loved to have him in the lineup, and hopefully we'll get him back very soon.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you.